Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to this channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're listening to this news from. Breaking news. Tinubu tells courts that he would die if his confidential records, criminal or other records, is exposed by FBI. News and details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appealed to intervene and subsequently opposed a motion that would have all his records, criminal and otherwise, released by top U.S. security agencies, including the Federal Bureau of Investigation and also the Central Intelligence Agency. Specifically, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu played that he would be adversely affected should the U.S. Court for the Northern District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. denies his motion to intervene in the matter. According to Brian A. Carrier, the Attorney General representing the Nigerian leader, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be allowed to intervene because he has a direct interest in the record suit. His interests are not fully represented or protected by defendants, and his interests will be adversely affected if he is not permitted to intervene. Mr. Carrier pleaded with the court on Monday in a document obtained by People's Gazette. Aaron Greenspan, owner of Spain Site, a website that advocates legal data transparency to end corruption in public service, had in 2022 filed a Freedom of Information request that Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu results should be released. Mr. Greenspan, a U.S. citizen, collaborated with Nigerian journalist David Odenyi in applying for the request. The FBI last month said that it would comply with the request and release the source record about 2,500 pages in batches of 500 pages monthly starting October 2023. Nigerians had eagerly anticipated the release of the records, hoping that they would clarify decades-long controversies about Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's background and his role in a narcotic dealings that lead to his fortitude of $460 in 1993. However, the Nigerian leader is now fighting to keep those data hidden from the public, much as he did when he sought to prevent his primary opponent, Atiku Abubakar, from accessing his Chicago State University records. It is unclear if the same failure that triggered his desperate opposition to have his Chicago State University records from being accessed by Mr. Abubakar, his main rival in the February election, awaits him in a quest to block U.S. agencies from complying with the federal disclosure regulations. Still, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 5-month-old presidency has been beset by legal issues ranging from allegations of electoral fraud, perjury for lying on an electoral form regarding his Guinean citizenship status, narcotic dealing, and presenting forged certificates to the Electoral Commission, INEC. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. My question is, this is funny. Who else in this world have filed a motion to stop FBI from releasing the criminal record of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, except who? Except him himself, Jagaban. Yes. Why is he doing this? Why he's doing this is because he knows very well that truly the certificate was forged. This issue of forged certificate, came out when he was about to contest for governorship election. When he became the governor, this case of forgery records also came out, and it was waived off by the same courts. Yes, by the same stupid and dubious judges, because they were bribed to close this case, the chapter of forgery, of forged certificate. Now, this is 2023. This another contest, a presidential contest. Now is bringing the same forged result to to contest for presidency. He knew very well that if he contests, he will never win the election. That was why he deemed it fit to reach the election. Okay, as if rigging the election was not enough. It was now later shown, so many records, so many reports coming here and there, that he forged the election, the certificates. So that's why I said, who else in this world have filed a motion to stop FBI from releasing criminal records of a sitting president of the country, except Jagaban? Nigeria have become a laughingstock in the community of nations. Why? Because of this man, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sadly enough, it appears that these Supreme Court judges have been blindfolded with billion vans, loads with dollars, loads with money, huge money, not small money, huge money worth of 20, 50 million. I'm very much sure of that. It is sad. It's a sad thing to know that we are allowing a leader, a criminal cased man, a man that has a criminal record, and we are aware of it, to keep ruling this country. I know that this case of forged records or forged results has gone viral. A lot of countries are aware of it. They've known worldwide. Yes, they are aware of it. It's so sad. This is why those judges are not saying the truth. They have been bribed with dollars, thousands of dollars. This has made them not to differentiate between original and fake documents upon loads of evidences and oral disposition. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy. So I think Atiku and Peter Obi should just let go. I know God alone, it's only God that can solve this problem we are facing in this country. It's only God that can remove Tinubu out of the presidential seat. Tinubu is bigger than Atiku and Peter Obi. Even if they keep bringing evidences concerning this case, Tinubu will still keep winning. His appeal is in court. His appeal will be dismissed. Will still keep being dismissed because of what? The right person, the only person, has not decided to remove him. That is God. So viewers, You have heard it all. What is your take on this? Your comments concerning this news will be very much appreciated. Please don't hesitate to drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscribe